I thought we wouldn't be back. Sundee's recently launched pay-to-win Minecraft server iBlocky has been the subject of much controversy and very much duping.
I'm already looking at over 70 ban appeals.
The server is now in high security lockdown. You can't drop items anywhere. There's literally no other way to give people items on the server right now. Shops are disabled, you can't drop items, you can't put them in chests to other people. And staff are on patrol 24/7, always watching while completely invisible. Uh-oh, that would be the mod. Okay.
So there's like 10 staff online now.
iBlocky has turned into an actual prison and has become one of the hardest servers to dupe on there is.
Wait, I just got banned.
I just got banned.
Oh, I just got banned. Did you get banned?
Yup.
Whoa. We're gone.
But they aren't impenetrable, and using an obscure, undetectable dupe allowing us to smuggle new extremely rare items to players without leaving a trace, we were able to secretly destroy the server's economy while entirely incognito.
Who the hell gave you the robot? I'm gonna unban you.
Not
If you are
worth
the
it,
actual
though.
person that did the ban, you wouldn't make a ticket.
Okay, so I'm unbanned.
And maybe finally this time, the server might actually make a change for the better.
What are the odds we get banned here?
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
On two. There's like 5 right now, I think.
Wait, so these gem robots, they're new, right? Because I don't remember seeing them last time. And the mythic one is ultra expensive. Like the most expensive item on the server.
Yeah. So you can't stack any big items anymore, like robots, a bunch of items. They just stopped making it so you can stack.
So, after our last 2 dupes, the server had taken some further precautions to combat duping. First of all, the rare legendary robots we duped in part 1 were no longer stackable, meaning you couldn't obtain nearly as many or distribute nearly as many anymore.
Tried everything. You can't open nothing. You can't drop stuff. Also, they added unique IDs to like a lot of items.
Drop parties aren't even possible, right? So I guess that's not a thing anymore.
Second of all, you couldn't drop items anywhere on the server anymore still, and couldn't find chests or barrels around the map to put them in. And third of all, player shops were also disabled for some reason, meaning we couldn't sell items to players. Therefore, there was only one slow and difficult method of giving players items left on the entire server now, and that was through trading. By typing /trade and then a player's name, it opens a trade GUI. The trade GUI can only fit about a dozen or so items in it, and since legendary robots and other valuable items were no longer stackable, it meant that these items were no longer viable options to dupe.
Cool story about this account. It was actually banned by one of the admins, and then he unbanned this account afterwards.
So this account's already been banned once.
Yes.
But luckily for us, there was a small ray of hope. A new robot had been added to the server, which was better and rarer than the legendary robots we gave out in the first episode. Instead of mining tokens, the server's generic money currency, this new mythic gem robot mined gems, the server's premium currency. One of these gem robots was worth about 400 to 500 million in-game dollars alone, and could only be obtained extremely rarely from a crate which cost $2 to open. Once again, it's pay-to-win gambling, the only problem I have with these servers. Luckily, a Lost Dev staff insider provided him some for free.
One of the richest players on the server, I think he has like around 10 max.
10, only 10.
Yeah, and you'll be lucky if you can get your hands on one, like as a normal player.
So, while we couldn't stack these new robots individually, they were worth more than enough to destroy the server's economy alone.
You're gonna want to place all the robots down.
Alright. Okay.
You want to leave the server. Yeah, fully disconnect.
Alright.
So that just unloaded your cell fully, and now you're gonna come back, and then you go /warps, you turn on delay packets, and then auto click go to your cell.
Okay, I haven't set up the auto click. I'll just do it manually for now. 4. Okay.
Take a few seconds to teleport back, and it should be duped. It should teleport you.
Oh, okay, now I'm here. Yeah, you're right. Wow, that was a huge delay. Right click and pick them up. Oh, wait, you're right. They're just there. Oh my god. Dude, this is nuts. It's this easy. How many times can I keep picking them up?
It depends how many times it sent a packet to the server.
Right, so what's happening here? Well, a few weeks ago I got a message from a player that had found a dupe on iBlocky. Basically how it worked was this. When you go to your cell on iBlocky, it's in another world. If you place some gem robots down, leave the server, thus unloading your cell, then when you rejoin the server, you can delay the packets your client sends to the server and spam click the button to warp to your cell a bunch of times, which will load the cell multiple times in quick succession. As such, it has loaded your placed robot robots multiple times too, and you can go and pick them up a bunch of times without them disappearing, thus duping them. This dupe is very obscure and powerful when used on higher tier items, but it also comes with some serious risks.
And how much in-game money?
Worth around, I would say 500 mil tokens.
What do you think is the best way to distribute? Player shops are disabled. You can't sell to other players.
Yeah, they disabled that.
Are there any barrels at spawn?
Nope.
Not even droppable dispensers.
Nope. They disabled everything.
Okay, so we got the only real method we got is /trade. We can't even do it through player shops.
Yep. Trade is the only way to give people items.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Wait, I just got banned.
You did?
Yeah. Do you think they saw me doing the dupe? Banned for duper, so they know I was duping.
I actually got kicked from my cell, but I'm still not banned.
Oh, that happened to me. I got kicked, and then like 20-30 seconds later, I got banned. Did you get banned?
Yep. Lolcat top. There's like staff online now. Like, more got on.
It just swarmed the server. They quit us ultra quick. Honestly, if we pull this off, it's going to be extremely impressive at this point. Oh, the server feels so dead. Obviously, there's people online, but it feels so empty because there's just no one around the spawn, no one around the mines.
There's also like 15 minis they added, so like everyone's spread out. Pillow's online. He's unvanished. Oh god.
Oh yeah, he's online. That's you. He's online now. Yeah.
I just got banned.
iBlocky was in maximum security lockdown. They had some way of seeing if we duped too many items, whether it be an item flag for having too many mythical gem robots in your inventory, or some flag for loading the cell multiple times. We didn't know how, but it looked like they could see if we were duping, and after all our ults with mythical robots were banned, we knew we were in trouble. The admins were constantly watching us while invisible. It really felt like a prison.
Like a maximum security prison. This is like a prison.
This is an actual prison. We're actually being watched now. Give me like you said you had 20. Maybe give me like half and see what happens.
One of the devs and admins in staff VC2
Okay.
fix the dupe.
I got 10 in my inventory now. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see if anyone takes the bait. Oh, actually got 2 TPs. Someone's got a trade request. He TP'd away. What the hell? Okay, this guy accepted. I'll give him 2. Oh, he accepted it. Okay. Okay, I got another guy here. Okay, he accepted it pretty fast as well.
Most people should accept 2 to 3 robots pretty easily.
These guys are like, oh my god, this is the best deal I've ever got. Okay, I'll give him 1 more. I feel nice. Yeah, take 1 more. Okay, you can take 2, bro. Don't even give me anything. Just accept the trade. Yeah, this guy's smart. He didn't put anything in. He just accepted this time. The other guys all didn't notice it. I just literally accepted the trade right away. Kind of want to see what happens if we do try and dupe, but don't dupe a lot. Like maybe they have a flag for a certain number of them in your inventory. I mean, if you don't exceed that, then they don't get notified.
It seemed that if you only had a handful of robots in your inventory, you could fly under the radar though. And by getting players to teleport to us, pretending to be buying specific items, we were able to remain inconspicuous. It wasn't the fastest method, but due to the extreme value each mythic gem robot held, it was rather efficient.
When people have been vanished TP2, you can see them for like...
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
I continued duping small amounts of mythic gem robots, pretending to buy other players' items to get them to teleport to me, and then giving them a bunch of robots for free instead. With each trade, I was giving out about 1 billion in-game money's worth to players.
Alright, I guess I'll try to do another one then. Let's see what happens. I feel like I'm genuinely in prison now, and they're like waiting for me to make 1 wrong move and they're gonna teleport me. Put me in solitary confinement. You get 2, bro. You don't even need to give me a lucky box, you just take it. I don't care. Yep, he's smart enough to realize.
Things were going smoothly, or so I thought.
Rockley Ryan. Okay, you haven't traded him yet. Okay, 1, 2. There you go. iBlocky prison server players are not the far. Oh, a senior mod just TP to me.
Oh no.
But I could say I was just buying them, right? I have a rank, so no, I'm a criminal. Oh, I just got banned. He said make. Oh, hang on though. He said make a ticket. He didn't tell me He didn't tell me duping.
Turns out I drew too much attention to myself and was caught again. But this time I had a feeling that they weren't so sure if I was the culprit. So I joined the server's Discord and made an unban appeal ticket, and I could never have guessed what would transpire. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this, by the way. I'm trying to reach 750k subs by the end of the year, and we are really close now. No pressure.
Who the hell gave you the robots? I need the name of the person that gave you the mythic robots.
They asked me about the names of mythic robots. They're onto us. One of the guys at my cell. They said they are worth 10 mil, so I wanted to get some lucky blocks for them.
That doesn't make any sense from what I'm being told.
I don't know what to tell you, sorry.
Yeah, you are not going to be unbanned because in chat it said you were buying lucky blocks for 1.5 million, and then you turn around and throw in 2 mythic gem robots that are worth hundreds of millions, so your ban will remain. I'm getting the evidence to slap it in your channel. That's a fat lie. For how many of them you had in your chests at your spawn, in your cell, that's a fat lie. Because I took a look, you had some more in there. I have a feeling you're associated with a lost dev and that whole crew. Yeah, he traded me a full envy. Who? IGN. This seems so fabricated. Alright, so I get the evidence. Your thing is staying. You're gonna stay banned for a hot minute. Just chill out here.
I think I've somewhat convinced him that I'm innocent, but he's not happy that I'm not telling him who gave me the items because I don't know because I'm telling him, right? Let me write a heartfelt message. Dude, the guy reported me as the one who's in the banned appeal support right now, so he must have got banned as well. So someone random did get banned.
Clip the whole trade of you trading him those robots.
Mr. Wolf 13.
As it turns out, a player who I traded the items to had snitched on me to the staff because he potentially got banned for getting my duped items. This was a really good sign. It meant we weren't caught for duping, and for all the staff knew, I could have been a mere innocent, unsuspecting player caught in the chaos. I doubled down on my sob story to see if I could convince the staff that I was framed.
This is what's gonna happen, Jeffrey. I'm gonna unban you. You're gonna go to your cell. You're unbanned. Don't move.
He told me to don't move. Okay, so. Boys, check my chest.
How many of these did you give away?
I'll say about... He knows I have a decent amount, so I'll say about 15-ish.
Alright, fine. Have a good day. If you are the actual person that did the ban, you wouldn't make a ticket.
Okay, so I'm unbanned. He said, I'm all good, have a good day. And you know what he said to me? He said, you're probably not the one who duped, because if it was the one who duped, you wouldn't have made a ticket. You probably got to stop now, because I feel like I'm red hot with suspicion right now.
After being banned, unbanned, interrogated, told not to move in my cell, then shaken down for whatever illegal goods I had left, I was clear. Man, this really is a prison, isn't it? But with suspicion on me at an all-time high, I knew I couldn't make another move. Not that I could anyways, as all my mythical gem robots were gone now, and with the server on high alert, they were even harder to get. A few days then passed, and another player DM'd me. After talking for a bit, I managed to convince him to give me one of his mythic gem robots. And, more incredibly, the dupe still had yet to be patched. I duped a few, then reimbursed the player. We were back in business. But suspicion was still immensely high. It was going to be very hard to distribute now. With all the staff always online and the players ready to snitch on us to save their own face, if I tried to distribute again, I would probably be banned very quickly. But I had one thing going for me, my Australian time zone. After scoping the server out, I realized that during peak Australian hours, when many prisoners were asleep, I mean when the server was most inactive, and only one prison guard, I mean only one server mod, would consistently be on patrol. I had a brief period of about an hour where I had almost free reign of the prison, and I was going to take advantage of it.
There's still about 200 people online, and only one mod by the looks of it. I'm gonna try and hide my minions in this chest in the wall here when I do the dupe, so that if they do teleport to me, it takes a bit longer for them to try and find me out, because I am technically a suspect since I was caught once, but I got lucky to get unbanned. I'm also gonna hide one or two in here. Keep one in my inventory and hide one in there just for time being.
I duped up a bunch of robots, about an inventory's worth, and then stashed most away in my hidden chest. I needed to be as inconspicuous as possible, so this time I deliberately ignored players who had high donation ranks that would be more likely to snitch.
Ah, there you go. He stopped to think about it for a second. He's like, I can't believe this is real. Check this, bro. There you go. It said fishy but okay, Lamar. Just accept it, bro. Go, come on.
Some players were also afraid to accept the items now because many had been falsely banned in the past.
Take two, bro. There you go. Instant accept. Okay, this guy accepted. Nice. He said thank you. These guys are nice.
This was not going to be easy, so I made up a story that I was an old player quitting the server.
He said thank you so much, man. Look how nice these guys are. Go ahead, bro. Come on. Go, go, go. There he goes. Sometimes I have to, take a couple seconds to process what's going on. Oh, this guy wants some. All right, take. There you go, bro.
Before I knew it, a full inventory worth a few billion had been quietly distributed. I duped up a bunch again, making sure not to do too many at once in order to not set off any flags.
Oh, hello, Mr. Trump. Take these, my friend. Took a bit of convincing, I guess. Had to hit him with the all classic quitting the server. He said, cool, thanks, I guess. Oh, this guy just asked how much a mythic gem. I reckon my cover's gonna be blown soon. Oh my god, there goes my cover. It's blown. There you go, enjoy, bro. Over 1 billion, one trade right there. Gonna be balling out of control real soon. He keeps putting random pets in. Okay, now we got the hint. I don't care about his pets. Don't tell people, bro. Keep quiet. The mod's here, the mod's here, the mod's here. Mama Raichu is here. Seems my time is up. Take a quick, the mod's here. We do it right in front of the mod. Look, he checked the chest there. Doesn't realize the actual chest over here. I hit it well. The mods don't have access to spectator mode, which means they can't see through the wall. So my hidden chest actually worked. I'm gonna log off for a bit just so the heat dies down, then I might come back soon. Clearly the mod knows something's up, but they couldn't find my stash, so I'm gonna keep it that way. So I'm gonna log off.
However, I couldn't evade the long arm of the law forever, and while I wasn't banned for duping again, I doubt I could weasel my way into another unban, while the one prison guard patrolling the server at the time was trying to track down the illegal goods I'd distributed.
Mama Reich was asking who else bought and traded the mythic gem robots from my alt. You'll be compensated, but guess what? Like, no one is responding. Apart from this guy. In the meantime, while they were talking about my recent dupe, the guy who I got the minion from, I told him to stash one in case I got banned, just for this case. And this means that, we are back in business. Alright, so I've got a little hidden chest set up here. It's much more obscured. I can access it like this. So in case I do get TP2 by the mod again, this time they also won't be able to find it.
Another quick round of duping, and we have ourselves a nice full inventory of robots ready to distribute to the server's players, which I quickly stashed in my conveniently hidden chest.
Taken, bro. Roblox plays YT. Instantly accepted. Enjoy it, bro. This guy, I'm pretty sure we encountered yesterday and did the exact same thing.
Gradually, I gave out more and more robots to players. Once again, things were going very smoothly.
This guy can have 4. Why not?
Some players began suspecting me though, so I pretended to be former famous player from the first episode, Gary, in order to not blow my cover.
He thinks I'm actually Gary.
So this went on for a while. I would dupe a full inventory, distribute them all out gradually, dupe another inventory, distribute them all, and so on until players began to notice in the chat.
There's another mod was just logged on as well. This is quite the upgrade for you, isn't it? Roblox plays, no!
Unfortunately, this time around, the players weren't as quiet, and many of them openly began talking in the chat about their newfound mythic robots, putting some serious heat on me. But hey, at least they were nice.
I will remember you. Thank you, Liquid Neo 8.
As I gave out more and more inventories to more and more players, my guard began to drop. I had become overconfident after my repeated successes, getting greedier and greedier with my dupes, giving out more and more robots per trade.
He accepted before me as well. Word must be spreading around now. Oh, I think, did they patch the dupe or something? I'm just lagging so badly, it seems. Oh no, the dupe is definitely not working as well as it used to. Yeah, it might be patched.
The dupe also began to diminish in power, failing often and not being as efficient for some reason.
Uh-oh. That would be the mod. Okay, the vanish didn't work properly, but the mod just teleported to me. Oh, this Helix guy ratted me out, I think. Mr. Orange, my friend, hopefully you don't get banned for this. The mod is apparently watching me right now, so my time is likely up. There we go. We're gone. But that's alright, we got so many out this time.
And that was the end. With the dupe not working consistently anymore, multiple accounts banned, players ratting me out too often, and my supply of mythic robots completely diminished, I was finally sent to solitary confinement for good.
I won't go to anyone who joined Drop Party because I got banned last time. Must be speaking of our last escapade.
Due to the way this dupe was distributed, the effects were mostly silent and gradual, likely only noticeable in the coming days when the dozens of players with billions of dollars worth of robots log on and continue playing again.
If you have any robots and do not report them stolen, you will be punished.
The mod's only method of tracking down the duped items was to simply ask, and therefore depended on players' honesty, which, as I'm sure you can guess, isn't very reliable.
And that's exactly right, Charlie Corby. People are not going to admit to it, especially when a lot of the people I've given them to have not said a thing, and they probably logged off ages ago.
This was probably the hardest dupe I've ever done, as not only was there literally only one way to give players items that couldn't even be stacked, remember, but the mods were on serious high alert for days on end, constantly surveying the server and its players. I don't think I've ever played a Minecraft prison server that accurately recreated what a prison is like this well. So fine job, iBlocky. Now, a few weeks after this dupe took place, I got in contact with a higher up staff who told me that they do have plans in the near future to remove all forms of gambling, including the ability to directly buy crates with real money. If that does end up happening, then it's worth commending the server for willingly choosing to become ethically monetized, something virtually no server ends up doing. Only time will tell though, but I have high hopes. Be sure to subscribe, you won't want to miss any updates on the server. Thank you all so much for watching.